YouTube, it's Michelle Nicole. I'm coming to you to talk to you about being legally separated or divorcing while having a newborn. Excuse me, I know I look a mess. It's Thursday, so I had work and all sorts of stuff, running around getting stuff for my son, and so now I'm back at home. But I still wanted to share my story and hopefully encourage someone else to be able to get through the situation that they may be going through, whether they're thinking about separating, are in the process of separating, or are separated and dealing with everything that comes with that. So first things first, you are not alone. Like me, I know that there are hundreds of other women that have gone through the same thing and are going through this. If you need support, there are support groups in every town, in every state, I say anyway. But please find support somewhere. Comment down below, and I promise you I will respond to any questions, any comments, whatever. I'm here for you, girl. We're going through this thing together, okay? But please get support from someone, somewhere. The next thing I would encourage is to be transparent. Open up to someone so that they can properly support you. I understand that people are private. I'm a very private person, even though I'm sharing my story on YouTube. I'm a very private person with my life, and up until my separation, I did not share with anyone what was going on in my marriage, how miserable I was, how unhappy I was with things. I kept it all to myself, and I allowed everyone around me to think that everything was great for years. So everyone was very shocked when we separated, very shocked. But trust somebody, anybody, trust someone with the truth. Do not suffer in silence. Communicate what is going on with someone that you trust and value opinion. Get help. Get help from somebody, even if it's just for them to listen. Get support. Get help. I can't stress that enough. Another thing that I think will be a support to you and has been a support to me if you're going through this process is to focus on your future. Focus on what you want to see in your life that you don't currently see in your life, and make that happen for yourself. Make a 6-month plan, 6-year plan, 6-day plan, whatever it is. Focus on your future and stay positive. Keep positive vibes, positive energy, whatever that looks like for you. I know for me, my plan for the next year until my divorce is finalized is to focus on me. I'm a new mom. I need to get my body back together. I need to remember who Michelle is as a person and was as a person before becoming someone's wife and someone's mom. Who was she originally? What things do I want for myself that I don't currently have and want? That's one of the reasons why I've come back to YouTube, is because it was something I enjoyed long before I got married, long before I met my husband, and I let that go to focus on what he wanted, or what I thought we wanted as a family. But now I'm able to come back to the things that are important to me. So, but yeah, so focus on you. Do you. Make you happy. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you're taking care of your child, girl, do what you do, okay? Do what you do, okay? But yeah, so focus on your future. Make a plan, and focus on your plan, and don't worry about what he has going on or doesn't have going on or whatever. Focus on you. The last thing I would encourage, and I'm not saying that, you know, I know people have different religious beliefs or lack thereof, but if you do believe in God, if you do believe in Christ, pray. Seek refuge in your beliefs. Seek refuge in your church family, whatever, or however you believe. seek refuge in that, and know that nothing happens for no reason at all. Everything happens for a reason. You are blessed to have a child. There are millions of women out there that would love to have a child and could not. Don't matter what the situation is, they would love to have your child or a child. And up until I had my son 4 months ago, I was one of them. And I'll make another video about my fertility issues and all that stuff. But so it's a gift to have a child. The situation you're in right now is rough because you're going through something that I'm sure you didn't think you would be going through with a newborn child, but you're stronger than you think. You can get through this. This is not the worst thing that can happen to you. It's probably one of the best things that will happen to you. So just remember that as you move forward. Some days are better than others. For me, most days are better than others because I remember what it was like being married and living in the same household and not being happy, being miserable, feeling like I just was living with a stranger, and it didn't feel good, didn't feel right, didn't feel good. I was very unhappy for a very long time. So to be separated for 2 months now, your girl is very happy by herself and in my own place with my child, living my best life, okay? Just chilling, working out, doing me, eating what I want to eat, cooking what I want to cook. Yes. So focus on that. You know, think about the positive things. Yes, do I miss things about being married? Do I miss things about my son's father? Because I like to call him that other than my husband. I prefer to call him my son's father. Absolutely. But more so, I value me. I value my life. I value my freedom. I value my happiness. And that's what I'm focused on. And I believe that it will be the same for you and shall be the same for you as it has been for me. What I will say is that my son is 4 months old. We've been separated for 2 months. Every day is not easy. Communication is very difficult already when you have issues in your marriage, but it's more difficult when you are separated. So if you are thinking about separating, if you are thinking about divorcing, whatever you're thinking about, if you are thinking about leaving your spouse and you have a small child, keep in mind that you are going to have to communicate more being separated than you will when you're together. Because when you live in the same household, you know, some things are kind of, you create a routine, you know, you kind of don't even have to speak about certain things. You know that you give your son or your daughter a bath every night or every other night or whatever at 7 o'clock, and that your partner does this, and this in the house. Y'all don't even have to discuss it. However, when you're in separate households, you have to discuss, this is the time that when he's with you or she's with you, that I would like this child to get a bath. This is the time that I would like this child to eat. This is the size bottle that I want that I think he should use or she should use. This is the products that I think he or she should use. This is the things that, you know, whatever. This is the detergent. I mean, like, yeah, it's like that. So keep that in mind when you are planning to leave or when you're discussing divorce, that communication is still going to be key in your relationship. Yes, a lot of things can be worked out in court. If you're planning on doing the legal route and planning everything out with an attorney, yes, it can be handled that way. But there's still things that come up that you don't want to consult your attorney about, that you really don't need to consult your attorney about, that you need to be able to communicate with your partner. I am lucky enough that my son's father is involved and that he wants to be involved. That has good aspects to it and it has some not so good aspects to it, but we have to communicate more now than ever. We communicate every day, though I may not want to, about things to do with our son because he is so small that he's not able to call me. So his father has to call me about things. So just keep in mind that communication is key. You have to leave your emotions at the door. That does not have a place when it comes to your child. It should solely be about your child. So remember that the ultimate goal is that you're wanting to provide a better life for your child. And you have made a good decision, not only for you, but for your child. You do not want your child to grow up in an environment where they see mom unhappy, they see dad unhappy, they see you arguing, they see abusive behaviors, whether it be verbal or physical or whatever. They don't need to grow up in that type of environment and thinking that those things are okay. So for me, that was my ultimate decision as to why I needed to remove myself, and that is what transpired between me and my partner. We decided that it was too late to move forward in any other direction but this direction. And we hope to move forward together in a co-parenting relationship, not a marriage, but a co-parenting relationship. So there is light at the end of every tunnel, is what I want to say to anyone going through this. It is hard as a mom to have to share your child outside of your home. It's already hard being a new mom, but to go through this extra layer of stress and turmoil is very hard, but you can get through it. I'm here with you. This channel is here with you. We're going to move forward, and I plan to come to you guys at least once a week, probably twice a week, and just talk about what everything is like, what it's been like, how we can move forward together. So I will see y'all in the next video. Leave some comments down below. I'm happy to talk with y'all. I would love to talk with y'all. And if you have any advice, please share it down below, going through a separation and having small children, or just going through a separation period, even if you don't have children. But definitely if you have small children, how have you and your partner made it work? Or how have y'all not been able to make it work? I would like to know both of those things. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.